Hello everyone, this is Ashee from Crafting with Ashee and welcome to this crafting video. Today is the launch of the new annual catalogue. So this is the Stampin' Up 2025 annual catalogue, and yes, it launches today and I'm so excited. At last I can show you the inside of this catalogue. As a demonstrator, we've been able to see it for about 1.5 months now, and beginning of April we were allowed to pre-order a limited number of items from it, and I have done a haul video showing you the items are pre-ordered, and it went live yesterday I think, so I will link that at the end of this video, so do check that out. When I receive my main order I'll be doing another haul video, so do remember to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell to be told when I upload. And I do upload regularly. Normally I upload twice a week, so do like and subscribe. So this is the new annual catalogue. Isn't it lovely? I love the look of it. It's very clean. It says everything. You've got card making here, stamping, scrapbooking. It's a really nice cover, I think. Now you will notice this catalogue is a little bit thinner than our normal catalogue, or our old catalogues used to be. Now this doesn't mean that we're offering less product. Yes, there is less product in the catalogue. However, if you hop onto my online store, you will see in the online exclusive section that there is a lot of product there that's just in the online exclusive section. There are some products that will live there permanently. For example, the Stampin' Up storage products and the Stampin' Write markers. They're not actually in the catalogue, but you will find them living permanently in the online exclusive section of the online catalogue. And you'll be able to find the link to the online store in the description box below. So after this video, do hop onto that and have a look. Now, if you've ordered from me in the past, in the last year, or you've attended either of my Cards by Post, which is my online card club I host in my Facebook group, or my Craft and Chat that I host in person from my house in North Lincoln in the UK, you will have received a catalogue already in the post. If you don't have a demo and you are in the UK and you want a catalogue, then just click on the link below that says request a catalogue, and I will get one out to you ASAP. Alright, so without much ado, let's have a look at the new annual catalogue. I hope you're as excited as I am to see all the new goodies. Okay, so here we have our introduction. There's always a little piece here, a blurb from Shelley Gardner rather, who is the chairman of the board, and Sarah Douglas, who is the CEO. So you can read that. And you've got your table of contents. And then you've got a few little pages here about stamping, about making a difference, and how it's nice to gather together and craft together. Crafting can be a solitary thing that we do on our own, but it really is nice sometimes to gather with friends and craft together and share some good time just enjoying ourselves, doing things we love. And I think it's a lovely way to have some me time with friends. Okay, and you can see here you've got here a list of why it's good to, craft. A sympathy card for someone in need. You can make your own wrapping paper, table settings, mini scrapbooks, and then you can write your own list of why you love to craft. Okay, so our catalogue is again set into a few different sections, and this first section is called Step-by-Step Crafting, and this is easy crafting. So this is crafting for people who are maybe beginners and are just starting out, but to be honest, anyone can craft from the section. So here we have the kits. Now the Stampin' Up kits have been hugely popular. We launch 2 new kits every month, and now we also have some kits in the annual catalogue. A kit that I'm very eager to have is this one called Sympathy and Support, and I just love all these blues here. These cards could be used for any occasion. You don't need to use the sentiments that come with it. You could add your own sentiments as well. Absolutely gorgeous. And then you've got here another kit. And I think this one is really fun. If you've got children, it's called Pop-Up Pals. And this is one of our non-stamping kits. So you don't need to do any stamping. It's just a load of putting together, sticking and cutting. Well, not even cutting, just sticking and collaging together. So I think this is a beautiful kit to do with children. You've got all like a unicorn, you've got the monkey, the pufferfish. So I think it's a great kit to play with and use if you want to craft with your kids. Stampin' Up, as you know, has dipped its toe back into the world of scrapbooking, and for the last 6 months the scrapbooking kits have been in their own catalogue, but now they are in the annual catalogue with everything else, and I'm so pleased to see scrapbooking back with Stampin' Up. And I have started to do scrapbooking videos, and I plan to do lots more. So let's have a look at the lovely scrapbooking kits that we have. We've got this one called Memories in Bloom. Now it tells you here in a scrapbooking kit what you're going to get. You're going to get full step-by-step instructions, you get colour instructions, and it's really easy to follow. You can follow the instructions showing you how to make these. You can make 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 different layouts, so you've got 3 double page layouts if you want to do that. If you don't want to do that, you can obviously go off piste and do anything you want to do. It is your project and you do as you wish to do. But you will get those instructions. You'll get 9 sheets of designer series paper, 5 sheets of our lovely new 2-tone cardstock, some white cardstock, some die cuts, placeholders, stickers, and you get all of that in your kit. So this is the Memories in Bloom. It's a very floral kit. Then you've got Turtley Sweet, which is all about turtles and such like, and I think it's just a very cute kids collection. And of course it again gives you everything that comes in the kit and all the colours as well. Then you've got Weekend Adventures. This is perfect if you like to go hiking, camping, all sort of outdoor activities. If your kids are into the Scouts or Guides or Duke of Edinburgh Wars and you want to scrapbook their pictures from that, it's perfect for that. Then we've got Celebrate Together, and this again is perfect as well if you've got pictures from anniversaries, birthdays, a wedding, all of those kind of events that we all have throughout our years on this earth. So that's a lovely one there. So now I want to draw your attention to this page 22 of the catalogue. And it says, put your creativity to the test. Use this page as a worksheet for 3 challenges and look out for the monthly creative challenges on our Instagram and Facebook. So you're going to look out for #CreativeChallengesSU, and you can start to, it'll challenge you and you can use this as your workshop, your work page for that. Then you've got quick and easy options. So this is quick and easy crafting. Now, in our last catalogue we had this and I loved it, and we had it in the autumn winter catalogue, and we have it here again, and this is the card and tag templates. So these are sketches basically of different card designs. If you're looking at your blank card sheet, just imagine that's a blank card and you don't know what to do. This starts to give you a base that you can work from and inspire you. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You've got 14 different card designs there that you can then base your card on. And I love this. So we had one in last year's annual catalogue, and instead of getting rid of the catalogue, I've cut out that page of card templates to keep in my folder as inspiration. I think it's a great idea. And we have some ephemera packs. I love that Stampin' Up have come into the world of ephemera packs. I have all of them from the last catalogues. I plan to get these ones as well. I use them all the time. They are great for easy embellishments, especially when I've made like a box or bag and I just want that little sentiment, that little bit of floral, that something, and I don't want to be stamping and spending more time doing that. These are a boon, and they're also great for your scrapbooking, your pocket scrapbooking, mini albums, art journaling, anything like that. So check that out. And you can see here another inspiration page, and this is the thing with the new catalogue, I should say. It's not just a catalogue of product, it's an inspiration, it's an idea book, and I love that. It's not just trying to sell us products, say buy this, buy that, buy me. It's trying to help us craft and enjoy the world of crafting, and I think that's just amazing. So here we have some lovely different cards to inspire you. I love this little one sitting on top of the books, the little birdie. Here you've got a bicycle. I love this red here. Such a simple design, but so effective. And where before we had the card templates, now we have the scrapbooking templates. And you've got 8 sketches here, scrapbooking sketches to help you out. And I think that is just perfect. I think sketches are a great jumping off place for starting a card or a scrapbook. They help you just to get over that blank page and get started and take that first step. And I think for a lot of us, taking that first step is always the difficult thing. Once we've done that, it's easier to move forward. And here you can see some of the returning ephemera packs I'm very happy about. And here are Memories and More, perfect for card pocket scrapbooking. So if you need some small inks, we have 2 assortments here of the Stampin' Spots, and you've got assortment 1 and 2. And now we move on to some nice stamps, big bold stamps, and the kind of stamps I absolutely love. So these 2 are definitely on my shopping list. I love them. And then moving on to some more, I like these circles as well. These will match a new punch, and you know me, I am a punch girl through and through. And we have a new punch, a 1 7/8 punch, and this will match this. Now again, this is perfect for little tags on boxes and bags, also for your card making. I have some lovely returning favourites. I have to say I have all of these stamps, and I'm so glad they returned, especially this one here. And this one, well, all of them actually, but really I love With You in Mind. I think it's a great set. But you've got lovely sentiments, and then you've got these other little icons as well. Cupcake, a star, some foliage, a heart. Lovely. Okay, if you're new to crafting, this is the page for you, page 38. It will tell you the kind of things that you need in your Stampin' stash. So have a look through that and it will explain everything. Now we're going to go on to Creativity Your Way. So this is more in-depth crafting. This is where you'll find our sweets. The first one is called Florals in Bloom, and if you know me, I love a floral. I love my flowers. We always have lots of flowers in the garden every year. At the moment we've been very blessed to have daffodils and muscari, and we've had a lovely wisteria that goes across the front of the front room downstairs. And the lilies are about to come out. So we've had some lovely flowers, and we've got some lovely flowers to come. So I am a floral girl. So you can hear you've got pretty florals, you've got the stamps, you've got embellishments that match, you've got the paper. Now I should say this paper here, which is called, no, not this paper, I'll show you later, but this paper actually will be Florals in Bloom. What's it called? Let me see what the paper is. Florals in Bloom, yes, I was right. This will be the feature of July's Card Club. So if you like this paper, do turn into July's online card club, and you'll be able to get some of that paper as part of your card club kit. And if you want to know more about my card club, my clubs and cards that I run, you'll find the link below again in the description box for my website. And you can see here some lovely inspiration. I think this is just a lovely frame that was made. Okay, here's that Totally Cute again. You've got that paper, embossing folder, stamp sets, and then this one I really loved. It's called Beautiful Gallery, and it reminds me of the National Gallery in London, which I know very well, and I love the paper. I've used this a couple of times already in cards. Really reminds me of the old masters. Just really lovely paper, and you do get an embossing folder and such like. And you can see some more inspiration here. This is what I love about the catalogue. It doesn't just sell you the product. There's lots of inspiration about how to use these pieces in different ways. Maybe as home decor, as cards, in scrapbooking pages, whatever takes your fancy. And I think that's great, because sometimes we get a new stamp set, we get some new paper and we love it, and then we sit down and we look at it and we think, how am I going to use this now? I'm not sure. And Stampin' Up have got you covered, because it gives you so many ideas of how to use that as well. Okay, here we've got the Kitsugi inspirations, and you'll see here you've got the lovely paper. This paper has falling in it, and you've got a stamp set, embellishments and a stamp. And you can look up Kitsugi. It's a Japanese, if I remember rightly, it's a Japanese thing about mending broken items and making something new. So do have a look at that. And we've got Boho Vibes, which is very bohemian, and I love the stamp, the dies especially, because it's rainbows. And if you know me, I love my rainbows. I'm always making rainbow cards, so this is definitely again on my shopping list. Okay, and we've got some more scrapbooking here. Now, if you remember, we had the scrapbooking kits at the beginning. This is the same paper, but just the paper, not the rest of the kit. So if you want to just buy the pattern paper with a sticker sheet and make your own kit, you can. And then we also have the coordinating two-tone cardstock. Now, two-tone cardstock is 12 by 12 cardstock. It's not as thick as our normal A4 cardstock. It's thinner, which makes for easy matting and doesn't hold a lot of bulk to your scrapbooking pages. But if you're putting them into an album, you don't want to have a lot of bulk on your page, because you don't want it to lie flat. You don't want it to start curving. So here you'll see our two-tone cardstock is all 12 by 12, and you've got some lovely colours here. These all match colours in the paper, and you see here Turtley Sweet again, so Celebrate Together, and the Weekend Adventures. And then we go on to sing here. We have Flip Flaps. If you don't know what flip flaps are, you can see here this is exactly what a flip flap is. It's just a flap that allows you to add extra photos or extra details to your page. We have some albums, we have D-rings, and we have postbound albums. And here is all our two-tone cardstock in every single colour Stampin' Up does, and I love it. It's great. So here you can see here is all of our two-tone cardstock. Really, really nice. So really simple there. Some more here is all of our Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine stuff, the embossing machines, the plates, all of the accessories. And now we move on to some bundles. Bundles are just stamp sets with matching dies. And you can see here, this is what I wanted to point out to you, is this Extraordinary Floral. You have this lovely stamp set and die, and it also has a matching washi tape, as you can see here, and the die cuts out all of these images from the washi tape, so you can have a ton of embellishments. And you can see here where it's been cut out, and you've got all these wonderful embellishments. Got some new alphabet dies, lovely banner dies. You can see this is great for new baby, baby shower, wedding parties, all sorts of stuff. If you like to have words for the inside of your cards, then this stamp set, the right words, is the one for you. Some lovely little images of Kittywinks. Some beautiful background stamps, as you can see here. Some more stamps. I like this one. Here you can see how it's been used, and here you can see they've used an ink blender, an ink dauber, to sponge the ink onto the stamp and then create this beautiful effect. And we've got some more here, some carried over things. You can see here, I love that the mushroom set carried over. I'm really happy about that. And now we move on to some more tools. So we've got our grid paper, trimmer, scissors, a lovely take your pick tool set, which is just so useful. It has all the tools you might need. You've got your crafter's tips, which has a hobby blade, a pick tip, a rotary cutter. You've got your putty, your brush, everything, bone folders here, heat tool. Here is our lovely punches, and here we've got all of our standalone dies, bossing folders, our blocks, because you always need a good block to stamp, Stampin' Cleaner, our wonderful adhesives. I love Stampin' Up adhesives, they're so useful. And here we've got our speciality paper. I love the silver and the gold foil carried over. Here is all of our pattern paper in one place if you want to see it. You'll see some pattern paper this year is carried over, which I'm very pleased about. And then, isn't this pretty here? This is all of our colours, Stampin' Up colours in the 6x6 patterns, as I call them, the family stacks. Envelopes, gorgeous embellishments. I love that we've got loose gold sequins, some ribbon. Now you might see there's not a lot of ribbon here, and I will admit when I first saw this I was quite disappointed, but you will find in the online exclusive section that there is going to be lots of ribbon there, and we add, Stampin' Up add things to the online exclusives every 2 months. Some things will leave and lots more will be added every 2 months, so don't worry about that. Here you can see all of our colouring tools and blending, brayers, brushes, markers, all sorts. Our speciality inks like StazOn, Versamark, Memento. Embossing powders, and I love this page with all the different colours. And here you can see our colour wheel. Now I wanted to show you the colour wheel in person. Here it is. It is an amazing tool, allowing you to work out which colours will go with each other, so complementary colours, monochromatic colours, which ones are opposite each other on the colour wheel, so they are complementary, you know, and you can see here. It's such a useful tool. So here you'll see all of our colour collection. So you've got our A4 cardstock, ink pads, the ink refills, the Stampin' Blends, and the 12x12 two-tone cardstock. And you can see it here for all of our colour families. So you've got the subtles, the brights, the regals, and the neutrals. And that is the Stampin' Up catalogue. So isn't that very quick run through? Isn't that just absolutely gorgeous? I'm not sure what my favourite thing in the catalogue is, though I have to say, I think I do love these background stamps that they have here. I think they are just gorgeous, but I think this is my favourite here, is this extraordinary floral, where we have the stamp set that you can cut out with your dies, and then the matching washi tape that you can cut out. I think it's just such a unique idea. I really, really love that. So that is the Stampin' Up catalogue. Isn't it amazing? You can shop it now. You can click on the link below for my online shop and go and have a look at everything and shop everything right now today. I should also say we have had some new online exclusives launched today, and you can see all of those in the annual catalogue. They're all there to have a look at. So as I said, if you want a copy of this catalogue yourself to have a look at, and it is great inspiration just to look at the different colour combinations, all the different samples in here. It is a great tool to have in your craft room. Then do send me a message below, click on the link, and I will get one out to you ASAP. So thank you for joining me today on this new catalogue, on catalogue launch day of the new Stampin' Up 2025 annual catalogue. I hope you're going to be as excited as I am to start crafting using all of these new goodies. I've got lots of videos planned, and you will see lots of these new goodies being used in my projects, so don't forget to subscribe to be alerted when I upload those videos. So thank you again, and until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye.